closer now.
Yes.
We try to do it. Okay. So, we're live.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, we tried to do this video sideways, but it didn't do it on my phone. I think you have to come closer, Molo.
Yes.
Because I only see half of your face and you're the main character, right? So, shalom.
Hello, everybody. I'm pulling this up.
We will be right with you. Ezra will be. Okay. So,
Yes.
what are we going to talk about today?
We are going to talk about why we
don't miss out on some of the biggest.
It's because we're live.
Yes,
and you're
everything.
not turning around. I asked you so many times and you're not turning around, so you're gonna get the main focus now. I'm gonna go half face. Hello,
Yes.
visitor visiting. We're talking about our cow.
Yes, we're talking about our cow, and why we had to give up our cow. It's
why we chose to give her up.
Why we chose to give her up.
We didn't have to.
We didn't have to, but we're going to discuss that, the pros and the cons of having your milk cow. Yes.
Yes. So first of all, the pros.
The pros. Oh, she was wonderful.
She was the most awesome pet ever. Everybody should have a milk cow.
Yes.
Or a cow, a heifer. Everybody should go to the auction and get a baby heifer.
Yes, to get a baby and
put her in the back seat of the truck.
Yeah, put her in the back seat truck. People are asking us, where are you going to put that cow?
And we're like,
we're just put her in the back seat.
Yeah, she fit.
Yeah, she fit.
Yeah. So we got Destiny at the auction. She was like about 3 months old. Yes. And she was super cute.
Mm-hmm.
And we raised her with her puppies. Mm-hmm. She was one of the family. I trained her to do barrel racing. She was so awesome. Mm-hmm. Then she grew up.
We grew up, got horns.
And horny, we had to breed her. And she got fast forward, she got a calf,
Yes. Yeah, yes. She got a calf. Yeah, we had her bred.
Yeah, and then Esther came, and he was also super cute.
Yes.
And it was really nice to have both the mama and the calf. We almost lost them though. First the mama when she came from the auction. Yeah. And then Esther when he was born.
Yeah.
I guess that's why we bonded so much with him too.
Yeah, we saved them as much as we could. I mean, we saved their lives. I mean, by Daisy, when we come to the auction, we didn't realize that there's a pneumonia that goes through the auctions too, and you should automatically give them antibiotics when we didn't know that. So
yeah, so we got somebody here to look at her, and we saved her life.
Yes.
So she became very special to us. She was like a super nice pet to
have. Root come around the corner and she was laying her head in my lap, and Root goes, "Oh, come on."
Yeah, they had a bond.
Yes, me and Daisy we had a bond.
So we had a little pasture, right? So Daisy, Moo, and Astra, they were able to kind of like roam around. They were not like stuck in a barn. Mm-hmm. So they had a very good life, So for you just coming on, welcome, shalom. We are talking about why we let go of our milk cow.
Yes.
Because when we got her, we said that we wanted to get a cow, breed her, get the milk, so we could get milk and make milk products. Yes. And have that as a bartering option.
Yes.
So we changed that.
Yes. Yeah, we found out that she needs to go through 3 cycles, 3 babies.
Yeah, 2 to 3. Yeah.
2 to 3, just to get her milk sacs big enough to be able to share milk with you and the baby. This time the baby Ezra, or little baby bull, he was taking everything she had.
I'm gonna keep turning this camera until eventually you're gonna fall off the chair if you try to hide it more times. Yes.
Yes.
So anyway, so we could have done that. We could have bred her a couple of more times. Mm-hmm. That wasn't a problem. We had a super friendly cow guy that helped us out.
Yes.
And she was in camp, for a couple of 3 months actually.
3 months, yes.
So, but that wasn't the problem. Why did we let her go? Because she was very loving, and basically she would sleep in your bed if you let her.
Yeah, there was no fear about going around her pen or anything like that. I mean, she just let me go over there and grab her udders and everything. It had nothing to do with fear from her. It's just we didn't have a big pasture. And
We didn't have like green grass, and if you're a big cow, you like to go and roam on those green pastures, right? Okay, I'm gonna turn this back so I don't fall off the chair. Maybe you can come closer to me.
yes.
Can you? No. Okay. So did we let her go because we didn't have a green pasture?
Yes.
Yes. And why else did we let her go?
That was the main reason because
No, it was not. It's because she got lonely.
yeah, she was getting lonely every 21 days. And
Yeah, when she got in heat. But it wasn't only when she was in heat, you know. Every 21 days they go in heat and they move a lot. But she
yeah,
was, you know, big animals, they need their herds, right? If not, they do get lonely.
yeah,
We raised her with a horse, but when she became a mama, she became very protective and we
Yeah.
couldn't have them in the same pen.
yeah,
So for her sake, we decided to let her go because she would be happier with other big animals, you know, with other cows. She was happier.
yes,
And we all believe that the cows should have a lot of roaming space. So even though she wasn't confined in the barn, and even though, you know, we loved her a lot, we decided that she would be more happy with a herd.
yes,
And I hope we did the right decision there.
yes, yes. Well, and she's got a job now. The person we let her go to, I know, I trust him 100%. She won't become hamburger or anything like that. And um, he actually, uh, we, he'll, her job is if a mother dies during birth, Daisy is going to milk the baby.
She's going to be a surrogate mama.
Surrogate
So she
mama.
grew up and she got a job.
Yeah, she grew up and she got a job.
Yeah.
She has to go to work, you know, unfortunately. But
And if you have any questions or comments, please don't try to ask us. So, but it was another thing that since we don't have a pasture, it was very expensive to feed her because we had to
Yes.
buy hay and we have to buy the pellets. And I don't believe in cows just having pellets. I think they should have hay or grass.
yeah, buying the grains. We had to buy a lot of grains for her. We were feeding her the large scoops, 4 scoops a day, and then as much hay as she wanted to eat, and she would eat about a bale of hay a day.
She would be horrible if she didn't get her hay.
Yeah,
And as the calf started growing up, he started to eat, and he was an ox. You can imagine how much he would have been eating.
yes, he was eating as half as much as her, and he wasn't even a full month old yet.
And there's no way you can eat an animal that you gave a name to and that you love on every day.
Yes.
You cannot eat your family.
Yes, can't eat your family. And he's got a job. Actually, we did not sell him because he's first born out of her womb, the first male born out of her womb. We actually gave him to him if he never eats him or.
So he doesn't become hamburgers yet either.
Yes. So he just becomes a wandering. A bull.
A breeder.
Yes, a breeder.
It's going to be a breeder. So, and another thing is that when you have a cow and you feed the cow every day, and it takes a lot of energy and effort for her to produce milk or meat, right? And like me being a vegetarian or pescatarian, I do eat some eggs and fish every now and then. I just don't do red meat. So I could have eaten her food for 300 days, you know, to get that, you know, milk. It's not like really, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
You know, if you prefer greens and stuff, it's yourself. You can just eat the cow feed yourself, you know. So. And
yes.
So another thing is that we live in a neighborhood.
Yeah.
There are neighbors around us, and there's a very good acoustic.
Yeah, and she would scream.
She would go every 21 days.
Every 21 days, all day long, and we would just try to pacify her. Here's more hay. Here's more hay.
Eat more hay.
And then when she would eat that hay, she would. Or if we would go walk the dog, she did not like us being the separation.
Yeah, she has severe separation anxiety.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's basically it. That's why we did it. It was best for her to be with other big animals. And we do believe that it's better for them to have a green pasture to go on.
Yeah.
And also it would take like two more calves in order for her udders to grow big enough to produce enough milk. And so it's a balance, you know. We love having our own milk cow.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
she
what-
was awesome. Yeah,
Sorry, that was interesting.
she was the daughter. Excuse me. She was just part of the family. It's I, every time you walk by, she was like, "Hey, you're not coming to pet me?
Love me.
Love me,
She
love me."
loved Danielle, and Danielle loved her. I loved her too.
Yeah.
It's not. There's nothing as nice as going out there and, you know, having your cow love on you. It's really.
Yeah. When I called, she would come. You know.
Yeah. Daisy. Ooh. So for people watching this, thinking if they should keep their milk cow or get a milk cow or get a heifer, like if they're thinking about that, what's your advice?
If you have the pasture, you know, I would suggest it. Yeah. I'd say 100%. If you have the place for her to eat the green grass, they eat like a cow.
An ox.
Yes, or an ox. Yes.
And to have company, not only have one.
Yeah. Yeah, of course you can fill in for that company so you can get the bond with them yourself, and then they need somebody, or unless you're going to move out there with them, which I know Root would have been glad to do. You know.
Oh, I was thinking to build a barn, like half of the barn I could sleep on hay bales and, you know, be with her. That would be so nice. But he would not let me have any of the milk, even though she had milk, because he said no, leave it for the calf. And, you know, he was starting to get 4 months old, 3 months old. And I could have had some of that milk, and he didn't like me, so I'm kind of like.
Well, he was taking it all.
Yes,
The
he
baby was
was.
taking
We would
it.
have to separate them, and if you do separate them, you have to feed the cat, the baby ox, and then. So it's better for the cow to be with other cows. It's better not to do it in a neighborhood, but if you do want a good pet experience, it is an awesome pet to have, right?
Yeah, the cows are awesome.
Yeah.
And it's very loving. Like you know, I doubt very seriously I'll eat too much hamburger meat or steak after having a cow.
But what do you call it? Veal is fast.
Yeah, babies are best. Yes, I doubt I will eat that much of it anymore. But hey, that's okay.
But I'm thinking I'll ask our neighbor for goat milk so I can make my cheese.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're happy to have the experience of hosting Daisy, and we're happy to see that she's getting another home with more cows and a bigger pasture.
Yes.
And it is expensive to feed her.
Yes.
So if you don't have a pasture, yeah, you have to.
We have we'll have a video coming up of her life. I mean, even, you know, from the back of the truck, riding in the back of the truck. Yeah.
Not your hand, your whole body, so
Yes.
they can see you.
Yes. And
no, looks like. Yes.
yes. Of her life, of her being in the back of the truck to us, her as a baby. She was incredible, and I will miss her every day.
We
And,
missed her so much already.
yeah, she was a big presence here.
She was. She had a big light.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's it for now.
Yes.
So we will see you around, and we have more videos coming. We've been super busy with the hiker hustle, so have patience with us.
Yes, and hiker also in the.
Oh
hiker-
yes. Oh
hiker
yeah. We
food.
have some very, very exciting news about our hiker food line.
Yes.
It is
yes, we-
really exciting. We're like, oh my gosh, what did we do? It's like, oh, we're like super stoked
Yes, we're super stoked.
and a
We
little
did
bit
it.
scared. We did something, but that's for another video.
Yes, did something big.
Very big. Okay.
Very big. All right.
Do you want to stop the video?
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Well, please feel free to leave comments, and we'll see you in the next one.
And like and subscribe.
And do not unsubscribe and resubscribe because it's not good for the algorithms. Just like and comment if you're already subscribed. And,
Yeah. Get the eggs.
I'll have to do that. Okay.